Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Hearthstone. Today we're going to be continuing to check out the Kobolds and Catacombs expansion, this time with our third and final match of our Face Hunter deck. We've made some changes, we've added in a couple of the new cards. In particular, we got some Candleshot, some Dire Moles, and even more Corridor Creepers, everyone's favorite card to splash into every single deck. Besides that, it's pretty much unchanged from the last expansion, so overall it plays pretty similarly. The only thing that's really different is you'll want to keep in mind that Dire Mole's a great open. Candleshot is actually better used mid to late game because you can get some really cool trades out of the immunity. And, well, Corridor Creeper is Corridor Creeper. Let's go ahead and jump in and see if we can get our third and final win.
Rexa versus Gul'dan. Your soul shall be mine.
Alrighty, gonna be taking on a Warlock today, and wow, that is a just awful opening hand. I do not want Kill Command in my opener. Get as many minions as possible here. Ah, that's much better. Bittertide Hydra, I'm very on the fence about Bittertide Hydra. I've won multiple matches by playing against it correctly, so I don't know that I always agree with it being played. Dire Mole is tempting, he is good, but we'll get more value out of a trade here from the Alley Cats. I doubt he has 2 Mortal Strikes, though that is possible, I suppose. Okay, it's just Zoolock. Huh. Had to think for a sec here. Would it be better to... Well, let's do this. +3 attack, Divine Shield. I want... If I do +3 attack, I can kill the 3/2 and the 2/1 this turn, which is pretty darn good. I could also just go face with it, which is even better, I think. He doesn't really have... he has one good trade available. This is a face deck. He's going to be damaging himself. We need to maximize damage here. We're going face. Next turn we can Eagle Horn. And we also have Bittertide Hydra as a backup for turn 4 if we don't coin before then. In this matchup, Bittertide Hydra is actually not terrible. No. You jerk. Okay. Interesting. So Southsea's going to let me patches this turn, which is definitely worth it. Less worth it is the fact that I need to trade patches for this 4/1. Because I don't want him to take out my 3/3 for free. So now we have board advantage as well as health advantage, so I'm thinking we're sitting pretty darn well here. The one thing to keep in mind is our deck is more of an early game focused deck, whereas Warlock has a lot more powerful mid game and tempo cards available to it. Zoolock running Acid Swampu or Acidic Swampus? What is this? 4 years ago? Alright, we got another captain. Not the worst thing ever. But we're not gonna play it. We're gonna play Eagle Horn so we can remove his 3/2. Play another Dire Mole, and hope to goodness that we can draw like a Crackling Razor Maw or a Houndmaster to make these moles more worthwhile. Southsea Captain is good, but he's just a 3/3 at this point. That makes Dire Mole somewhat useful. Okay, I don't love it, but we're gonna do this. Because I don't want Bittertide Hydra getting punished every turn, or punishing me every turn. So I want to play a 5-mana 8/8, but I certainly don't want to take 3 damage at the beginning of every single upkeep. Or I guess it's not my upkeep, it's the end of his turn. Me and my magic terms, I'll never get them out of my head, you guys, never. Crap. 2/4, how annoying. Start loading down the board here, and we pretty much have this in the bag. Siphon Soul will keep him alive for another turn, but besides that, I think he's in trouble. That'll keep him alive for another turn as well. I would have taken out my Bittertide Hydra, though. Maybe he has something up his sleeve. Let's see what companion we get. Okay. Let's think about this. 8, 9, 13, 14, 15. We have lethal. Math. Always do it. Awesome. So there you have it. Probably good that we let him decide on the trades because we really capitalized on that slight damage advantage we took in the early game. Notice just how close we were. He basically had the victory next turn if I didn't take it this one. So sometimes you got to make choices that do not feel right in the beginning of the match. That said, if you guys enjoyed this episode, please be sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below so that I know. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time.